Welcome to Empowered Wellness with Shito. I'm so happy you're joining me today for our guided meditation. And today brings us to the end of our journey through the chakras. As we are at week 7, we're at seventh chakra, our crown chakra, or Sahasrara is the Sanskrit word for that chakra. And our crown chakra is the most subtle energy chakra, energy center. And it represents the most subtle aspect of our being, which is our connection to source, to universal consciousness, to God, to divine intelligence, the cosmic field, whatever you may want to, whatever you choose to call the higher phenomenon of existence. And that being the case, the concept of excess and deficiency does not apply as much to crown chakra. However, we could say that if an individual has excessive crown chakra energy, that he or she may um, space out a lot and have difficulty being grounded in his or her body. And then we might be able to describe someone who is deficient in crown chakra energy as someone who's very narrow minded and um, really rigid in their beliefs, unable to learn from life experience. So they kind of live in a realm of ignorance and incapable of expanding their consciousness. And that's what crown chakra um, is all about. When we work with crown chakra and we are committed to that energy, we are basically working to expand our own consciousness. And as we strive to have that health in our crown chakra, we are then capable of experiencing spiritual connection, open mindedness, and a deep awareness of not only ourselves, but our outer world, our external world. Typically, with crown chakra, there is no seed sound. So, silence is what is associated with crown chakra, unlike the other chakras we've gone through, which had a seed sound associated with each one. But there is a mantra that is often used when working with crown chakra, and that mantra is So Hum. And this mantra translates as I am that being source. So this mantra basically is saying that I am source embodied, I am source in form. So we'll be working with that Soham mantra for our meditation today. And with that, let's get settled and let's start on our crown chakra balancing meditation. So we will get comfortable in our seat, wherever that seat is. I like to take a deep breath and close my eyes to draw my awareness inward immediately. But take your time getting settled physically if that feels better to you before you close your eyes. And whether you're sitting in a chair or on the floor, it's not a problem. It doesn't matter whichever form of seat you choose. If you're in a chair, please uncross your legs and have your feet planted flat against the floor. And if you're on the floor, take some time to let your lower body ground into the floor and feel your sit bones, whether you're in a chair or on the floor, feel your sit bones also settling into your seat. Allow the lower body to root itself, to be that strong base, that stable base, connecting and accessing root chakra to help us with that grounding, perhaps picturing that root chakra energy at the base of the tailbone and through the lower body at the feet. And then from that place of groundedness, Take a breath or two and lift the spine, allowing the spine, the upper body, the crown to lift, to lengthen. Staying grounded while doing that, not allowing your stability to be shaken. And if the upper body requires some support, feel free to lean back on a backrest or the back of a chair. Just making sure we feel tall and lifted, bringing softness to the face. And once the physical body feels grounded and supported, lifted, at ease, I invite you to bring awareness to your breath. Notice the flow of breath today. And if it feels rapid or erratic, you might make some gentle effort to slow it down, smooth it out. Finding that nice, smooth, steady, full feeling breath. And then letting it flow naturally, smoothly, effortlessly. And give yourself permission to surrender to that free flowing, smooth and steady breath. And let's now take our awareness up to the crown of the head. Right at the top of the head, gently land your awareness there at your Sahasrara chakra. And I invite you to visualize either violet or white crown chakra energy in that space. And of course, if some other imagery or color comes to mind naturally, please honor that and go with it. So as you visualize that violet or white crown chakra energy flowing, swirling at your crown, I invite you to also imagine that crown chakra energy extending upward and outward from your crown. Imagine it connecting or plugging in to source, to our source, that divine universal consciousness that is the source, the energy source for all of us. Imagine yourself plugged in to your source, plugged in at your crown. Drawing down into your being at the crown chakra all those qualities of source. Unconditional love, pure potential. Can you feel source being drawn down to your crown chakra? Can you feel that connection with source? And I'd like to invite you to imagine now all living things plugged into this same source. All living things in our world receive from this same source. All are embodiments of this same source. We're all plugged into the same place, to the same divine energy field. No matter who we are, where we're from, what we look like, how we speak, what we like or dislike, we share this common source energy, this common universal consciousness. And as each of us draws the pure, positive potential power of Source down into our being through crown chakra, we give it shape, we give it our own unique individual form in order to share our own unique individual gifts with the world, our own individual unique calling and purpose with the world. Can you feel at your crown chakra that oneness, that shared connection? I invite you to reflect on and feel the vibration of the following words that describe our crown chakra: spirit, source, consciousness, oneness, expansion. I am spirit embodied. I am source energy taking on a unique form. I strive to expand my consciousness, my awareness. I feel oneness with all living things that share this same source. I allow myself to experience the expansion of my being. Feel those qualities, those words. Perhaps even reflect on or recite those affirmations pertaining to crown chakra, to our higher consciousness. As you hold awareness at your crown, perhaps continuing to visualize that violet or white energy at your crown, plugged in to source energy. And if you feel called to chant the mantra Soham with me 3 times, feel free to do so. And if not, simply allow yourself to receive the vibration of the mantra. We'll take a deep breath in and then chant. Nice breath in. Soham. 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 I am that. I am that. I am that. Perhaps we take a breath or two in, nice big breath in and out. Maybe sighing or sounding on the exhale if that feels right for you. And bringing hands to that heart space in prayer or Anjali Mudra. Bowing to your own heart and honoring your own heart as well as that of all others. I honor the place in you in which the universe dwells. I honor the place in you that is of love, light, peace, and joy. And when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. And gently bringing your gaze back up, opening your eyes if you haven't already. Thank you so much for sharing in this meditation with me, our last of the chakra series on crown chakra, our connection to source. And we're all connected to that same source. I love the metaphor of all of us being plugged in, very modern metaphor. We're plugged into so many things, and we forget that before any of this technology, first and foremost, we've been plugged in to the same source. So remembering that today and always, I thank you for joining me in this chakra series if you've been following me. And I hope you will continue to share in our guided meditations that I post every Friday. And until next time, be well.